means that they can secure themselves. All right. But anywho, fair use. We're gonna go ahead and share this first part. So this right here is pretty much a whole play that his sister ran. So this is the scene at the gym. The outside of this gym is like the church from Kill Bill. I think I said that before, and I'll say it again. That looked crazy. That is the most country shit. Y'all are really somewhere I would never want to live at. That's a gym over there. And I'm sure the people who run it are good people. But they got some old protein powder under that glass case if you go up in there. You go in that locker room, it's going to be an old, big, sloppy, naked white man. He's going to be there. He's going to pop up. What you going to do when he comes for you? Huh? I'm going to do nothing. Let me feed my son real quick. So I'm about to show this home. So I'm about to say, hold on. Relax. Mad impatient. 6 past commandments. Listen, I know I'm YouTubing all over the place and whatnot. Relax. Get you a seltzer. If you had a seltzer, you wouldn't be mad. I'm going to share my screen. Don't worry. And YouTube, we're going to play the game right. Okay? No more full screens.
You going to spot me? Yeah. You can't hold this because you.
All right, so fair use. So they'll be in the gym. So like I said before, Sis is running a play. So I guess Sis don't like Shonta. And Sis is looking out. And I was saying before, I'll never forget, I had a coworker of mine and she made a point about, because I was going through something with my son's mother, and she said, yo, basically, if you had like a sister or somebody looking out for you and whatnot, like she wouldn't be able to get away with that. And the reason why she does these things to you is because no one's going to call her out about it or do anything or confront her. You know what I'm saying? And what's going on here is that Sis is trying to look out. Sis is trying to get them free. Now, I don't know if this is the best choice of people, but, I get it. And this is the importance, of family, too. Having family to have your back. So, anywho, basically, they used to talk a little bit while she was in jail. She got ghost on him. And, so she popped up at the gym where they at, and they about to, have a little connection, I guess. I'm sure myself.
Hello, friend.
Hey, girl.
How are you? Can I have a hug? Is that okay? I don't want to be a stranger,
Boy, that boy looks so happy. Look how happy he looked. That's black boy joy right there. You know what I'm saying? That's the look of, yo, I'm about to really hit this. He got the, because you look at a woman differently. She can be a little more attractive when you know you could get it. All right, for real.
We were cool before we were anything, right?
We was cool.
My name's Tisha. I prefer to be called Shantae. Met Angie working at a hotel room, and she introduced me to her brother. We always talk like.
I ain't gonna hold you. She do look mad shady. I feel like everything. I ain't gonna now see. What you don't know yet is, it's very hard to be in a relationship with a plus size girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, so old girl right here, she's at the beginning of the weight at which, like everything about you is a problem. You know what I mean? And the reason why I say this is because a lot of plus size girls have trouble with like anything that has to do with straight lines, anything that has to do with discipline, anything that has to do with self-control, self-correction, and also like this kind of, I don't want to say riding waves, but they tend to be more emotional, right? And like even myself, right? Like if I find myself being really stressed, I'll think more about tasty foods, because like tasty food or food that tastes good, it helps you to release dopamine. But the only way to live a fulfilling life is to create dopamine by doing things that make you happy and feel like you accomplished something. And it is most, again, when you keep refining your idea right from wrong, life just comes together. But on a daily basis, continue to elevate that, because that elevates to the rest of the world. But anywho, I bring these things up because even if he was to get with this girl right here, he would have a lot of the same problems. So I'm gonna let her talk for a little bit, and then we'll kind of get into her. Pause.
While he was incarcerated, I can do a little something.
All right, let me grab these weights.
It's my first time meeting him, so hopefully we can rekindle. He's most definitely f***able.
That right there. Let me tell you, say that's why that's a problem. That's not feminine at all. All right. I'm not the one who can teach you everything on being a feminine woman. I'm not a woman, right? But I'm going to point out something. And for men, if a woman ever communicates with you this way, and y'all haven't like been together for a minute, and she ain't been dealing with you for a minute, whenever a woman is forward or she speaks on anything sexual, right? That say a lot about her. A lot of times it means that she's masculine. She thinks more like a guy. She sees sex more like a guy does. You know what I'm saying? Where she, again, the most healthy mindset for women to have towards sex, and for men too, is to see it as we having a good time together. All right? We're getting each other off. But it's the woman's job, and it really makes sex a lot better if she knows how to be sensual. You know what I mean? If she got outfits, you know what I mean? If she be doing tricks, all right? It's like shit like that. But anywho, the kind of attention that she's giving when she's being very direct, kind of like she's a dude, all right? Because again, women don't, it's not sexy for women to be too direct. That's way too direct, all right? When it comes to anything sexual, that's supposed to be a fantasy, all right, that only her man know about. No one's supposed to be knowing what her desires are, who she want to sleep with. And on top of that, you're going to find out like she actually had a man while she was trying to talk to a dude in jail. So one thing that you got to understand is that, to a certain degree, when you're at a point as a man where you got a lot of levels to go. So for example, he just got his freedom back. Fuck starting over. He's starting from under the ground. He underground hustling, like black market DVDs. Back in 2003. Excuse the fuck out of me. But so he started from down here, and he's trying to work his way up. Okay, and so as a man, he need to ask himself, like, do I want the kind of woman I can get coming out of jail? Because again, no matter what, there's always going to be time and energy invested, right? And you got to really ask yourself what you're getting out of something. And I think to a certain degree, even though he seems very immature, Chu is pretty intelligent. But I just want to point out this behavior real quick. Go ahead, Shorty.
Dang. But you've been doing this a while.
I'm falling off. I feel off.
No, you actually look good. You look real good.
Tiger, stop.
It's a compliment. Take it.
Don't get me wrong. It's good for a woman to tell you look good, right? And be vocal, right? But this is the first time they've met in person. So what she's kind of doing, now saying he won't realize it because it seems subtle. She's not necessarily being very touchy-feely, or it's not, y'all haven't, but she's trying to love bomb him a little bit. This is her version. Now again, some people got explosive love bombs, and I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not that far removed. Listen, if you want to hit your boy with a love bomb, because listen, I know what the love bombs are. You know what I'm saying? So I am cool with a love bomb. All right, I love a good love bomb. So she kind of love bombing him a little bit, right? And I ain't gonna lie, it's a weak love bomb. All right, but that's kind of how it is when you date like big girls. Because listen, if she ain't really trying to look good, nigga, she ain't gonna try to be good to you. Matter of fact, when y'all met, she was basically cheating on her man. Well, I mean, I wish my girl would be cheating on me with a dude in jail. Oh my God.
I'm not supposed to tell you that.
Tisha cool, man. I like Tisha. We talked while I was locked up. She was going through something with her ex, them breaking up, but she just up and disappeared on me. So she left once.
Basically meaning that she got back with her man.
She'll leave again. I'm trying to get
Go ahead, my boy. Yeah, so I'm saying, y'all. I mean, he has some smarts on him, man.
You hear me? Mm-hmm. I see a lot of the dudes get out and with the same people who ain't with them when they was locked up. You feel what I'm saying? So now I'm out. I seen this movie 1,000 times. Let me ask you this. What you trying to get?
You act like I didn't tell you that I have a situation going on, right? So it wasn't just like I can give you 100% of me because my energy was already somewhere else.
What, you trying to just be friends? Like, what?
I don't know what you have.
Oh man, this is a really intense first conversation. I don't know if they going over a lot. They covered a lot of ground in the first conversation. I'm gonna let it rock for a little bit more, man. Then we gonna fast forward to when he get back home.
Have going on, so I can't say it'll go past a friendship, but I hope.
I ain't that dude though. I am currently in a relationship with someone that rolled it out with me for 2.5 years. You know what I mean? I love him. But I'm still in the I can't believe it mode, state of mind. You know what I mean?
And my bad. I didn't even see that. So anyway, well, you heard it. You heard what he said, right? So the late great Patrice O'Neal, he made a really good point about how a man needs to be lovable and a woman needs to be likable. You know what I'm saying? Because when a man says he likes a girl, he seems happy. He looks happy, saying, "Yeah, nah, man, I like her." But when he says that he loves women, it's always like, "Yeah, I love her. Yeah, I love her." And what he's basically saying is, when a man says he loves women and whatnot, he's mostly saying that I'm going to do my duty. I'm going to do the right thing. All right. And he also explains his debt. And he may not understand that. He just went over his debt, says, yeah, she rolled it out with me for 2 years. And in his mind, he's thinking, all right, I'm going to make sure that her investment of time into me is worthwhile. But again, in order for men and women to get in relationships and it be good, you know what I mean? Y'all both have to understand what makes the opposite sex feel secure and feel good. One of the reasons why Shu can't be in a relationship right now is because there's no dream or life for a woman to support him in that he's created for himself. Don't have his own space, don't have his own car, don't even have a job. And also, he don't know what his purpose is going to be. And when I say purpose, I got to get out of the mindset of thinking I'm talking about just money. Okay, babe. Leave it there for right now because I got food in the microwave. Okay. Let's leave it on the table. Okay. On your table. I guess you watch this. Right? Anywho. So there's nothing to really help him with, nothing to really support him with, and at that point, again in your 30s, you're supposed to have more of an idea of what you need from a woman, right? But the reason why I tied to video, like why do you love this person? Because for the most part, what's happened is Shu has gotten himself into a situation where you owe somebody. Not because you met them. He didn't meet her from a position of strength, from a position of this is what I've been able to accomplish out in the world. Babe, turn that down, please. I'm doing the video. Thank you. He's not meeting. And I remember years ago, my dad saying to me, and when he was going through a hard time, he would randomly just spit bars, and he said, "Yo, you always want to deal with a woman from a position of strength." And he would talk about having your own. But when you have your own, can't nobody tell you what to do. All right, or can't nobody tell you nothing. But when you don't, you gotta abide by the rules. You know what I'm saying? So what he's gotten himself into is he hasn't learned how to actually take care of himself and to provide for himself. One thing I take great pride in is the fact that, no matter what, I will always be able to afford to live on my own. And that's not most of the country. I ain't gonna lie, like shit. Nigga, you used to do some help, but like shit, I can't listen. We gonna have to have like a 3-bedroom or something like that. You know what I mean? Fuck that. I need some space, but I gotta spread out, baby. Zoom, give me some room, you heard? But anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and play the rest
like
of
I'm out. I got my freedom.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So right now she asking for that. I don't know if I can get to her. I be having a lot on my mind.
Maybe that ain't where your energy and your heart is. Just
yo, listen. If a woman, excuse me, start talking about that energy. See, he don't even know he don't even know that he should drop those weights, put himself back in his hoodie, and run home despite the fact that he got a rod there. If a woman ever starts talking about the energies, you gotta run. Do whatever you have to do. Planes, trains, and automobiles. Blow up the establishment y'all was just at. Do everything. Collect the insurance. Don't deal with no girl who got the side of her head pierced, a septum ring, talking about she vegan, or we talking about energy. That's not what you're energy. And on top of that, if somebody was talking to her man like this right now, when the man said he in a relationship, you should just let him talk and let him see if he got to say. She dead ass is like, all right, well, she don't care. That's another thing too. True is not experienced enough to know that there are women who will like you more because you got a woman, and there's women who do not care about you having a woman, especially if you're physically attractive. It's also funny.